Hi Capricorn, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to this lunar eclipse, Taurus Full Moon astrology and tarot reading. This full moon does occur on October 28th, 2023 at 4:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a partial lunar eclipse and it occurs at 5 degrees of Taurus and the sun is sitting across the sky in Scorpio. So this is the last eclipse for this Scorpio Taurus eclipse cycle that we have been in since November of 2021. So really take a look at your last 18 months, figure out where it is in those themes of Taurus around your possessions, your livelihood, your physical world, where is it that your career, your job, and those type of Taurus themes could be coming to a culmination point, okay? Before we get into it, Capricorn, thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, and comments. Thanks for giving my videos a thumbs up. Lets me know that these tarot readings are resonating with you. Do drop me a comment below. Let me know what's going on with you during this eclipse season, what you have been going through. It's always nice to hear from other souls going through the same experience, or I should say different experiences but the same energies, right? All right, Capricorn, take a look at the description box below. I highlight other important videos and tarot readings that I think are really helpful for you at this time, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's see what Spirit has for you. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse. You have the Page of Swords also in reverse. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So interesting that you have all swords and pentacles. Everything is in reverse at this time, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and pull a card for this eclipse season. Remember, we did have that Libra new moon eclipse. It was a solar eclipse on the 14th of this month. Really pay attention to your relationships, where it is that you are trying to purge out people, places, relationships that are no longer serving you, okay? That's going to fall in line as well with this Taurus eclipse. So you have the Hangman in the reverse. So the Hangman in the reverse suggests that you have been enlightened, or some type of information could come to you during this full moon eclipse. For many of you all, Capricorn, I do think that your Pluto, I call it your Pluto, but Pluto in Capricorn that went direct on October 10th is definitely going to play a factor into some of this information that is coming to you. I do think for many of you all, there's going to be some type of enlightening period that occurs with this eclipse around your money, around your resources. I definitely think it could also deal with your career with that 4 and 9 of Pentacles, okay? Let's go ahead and pull an overarching theme card. Spirit, where do you want Capricorn to really pay attention for this Taurus eclipse? All right, and you have the Queen of Wands. So you have a Queen of Swords here, and then you have this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands often suggests some type of passion project that could come to you, some type of people, themes, an ability to be able to attract what it is that you are fired up about could come up during this time, Capricorn. I do think for some of you all have been thinking or contemplating changing jobs or changing careers. I do think that Queen of Wands is suggesting that some of you have an important opportunity that could present itself during this Taurus full moon eclipse, or possibly up to 3, 4, 6 months later, because there is energy from an eclipse for 6 months. I also feel like when you leave out of Scorpio season, I do think that something around those areas of purging out people and places and things that are no longer needed is going to come about. And I think it's going to open up some doors for you, Capricorn. I do feel like with this Queen of Swords and Page of Swords in the reverse, many of you are feeling either stuck or you're trying to figure out the best way to move forward. And it feels like some type of announcement, possibly at your company, possibly by a organization leader, leads to some kind of conversations around, is this a good time to be leaving? Do I want to stay here? It feels like there's some type of mental games that someone is playing around you. I'm not sure if this is specifically at your company, if this is colleagues, if this is a boss, but it feels like there's some kind of conversations around information was left out and you don't know the whole picture. And many of you all, Capricorn, are like using your Pluto energy of where is it that, the top-down structure is no longer working for you. You're looking at your own finances like, you know what? I think I might be able to do better on my own. I need to, I've been saving my money. I am really thinking that this might be the end for me at this job or at this career. For some of you, I do think that there's a conversation being had with the upper management around reorganization. And I do think that through this time, you're going to get lots of messages. I do think colleagues and people around you are going to be like, are you going to stay? Or, is this something that you thought was going to happen? Are you going to remain with this company? And I think that at this time, by time you move through Scorpio season, I do think that you are going to have a much different outlook on what your options are. And I think that Queen of Wands is going to be like, you know what? You can do so much better than this. It's time for me to start putting out my resume. It's time for me to start networking, secretly on the side. I do think that this hangman is going to bring some enlightenment, but I also think whoever that queen and page of swords are, be prepared for some possible explosive information coming out during this Taurus full moon, okay? All right, Capricorn, I hope this was really helpful for you. Do take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series. Also, take a look at those Libra new moon solar eclipses, because I do think that many of you all are dealing with relationships, and especially people at work, bosses. There is some kind of little inklings of information that possibly came out at that time. And also even go back to that Aries full moon at the end of September. Some information could have come out then, okay? All right, Capricorn, I hope you all have a great Taurus full moon, and I'll talk to you later.